What's up, everybody, and happy Thursday. This is the Shining Light Show, where I shine a light on my guest and the positivity they're spreading in their communities today. My guest today is not here. That's the awesome part, is that sometimes people show and sometimes people don't. In this situation, it was just a miscommunication between me and my guest. We rescheduled for January 16th. So definitely tune in then when you get to meet Sarah Michelle. She's an amazing guest with an amazing story. But I came live anyway, and here is why. I came live anyway because I'm going to shine the light on me. I'm going to shine the light on what I'm doing and how you can take part in it, how it could benefit you, and what value it has for you. So I'm going to use this time in the next 5 minutes or so just to share with you some of the things that we have going on at Michael Esposito Inc., some of the things we have going on in Take Action in our community, and how you could be a part of it and really, just kind of spread the joy. And also, I think why I came live to you today, even though it was a cancellation, was because I want to show you that even when we're met with an obstacle, a challenge, a cancellation, that we can make the best of it and we could figure out a solution to overcome the challenges. That all being said, real quick, so if I'm going to shine a light on Michael Esposito, this guy right over here, then I need to shine a light on all the things that we're doing, the value it brings to you, and the people that you might connect through it all. So the first thing I want to shine a light on that I'm doing, and I'm really, really excited about, this is a big, uh, it's kind of like a big dream of mine, and I am seeing it play out in real time, and I have really great ambitions for it, and that is our Take Action community. So a couple people have asked me, what is your Take Action community? What's the mission of it? What's the purpose of it? What are you trying to get out of it? How does it all work? And so I'd like to answer a few of those questions right now, because I think that it's really important that if you're going to be a part of a community, you know why you're a part of the community. So our Take Action community comes from my Take Action events. What I had done about a year or so ago was I was doing live events at the Denizen Theater in New Paltz. And in these live events, I'd have a panel of experts come in and I'd interview them on different topics. And it could be on leadership, on marketing, on imposter syndrome. And in our audience, we had other entrepreneurs and business leaders who were taking notes and asking really great questions. And these live events were interactive and they were so cool, but they were a lot to put on. And I look forward to putting more on, but they were a lot to put on without having some sort of foundation or a community that's behind it, because it was kind of just like the people I knew, the networking and everything. And so from there, I thought, well, what if I built a community of like-minded individuals, of entrepreneurs, of business leaders, of movers and shakers, of people who want to learn more and grow more and level up in their businesses, level up in their careers and in their communities, and then meet other amazing people. What if I formed this amazing community like this? And that's where the Take Action community came from. It came from that idea. And so what we do in the Take Action community, the benefits to being a part of this community, is that once a month, every second Wednesday of the month, we host a live call. We can call it a mastermind, we can call it a call, but we host a live call every second Wednesday of the month at 11 a.m. So the next one will be on January 8th at 11 a.m. And in these live calls, I bring in an expert. So it's no longer a panel because it's on Zoom. And so it's a little bit more virtual. And so it's a little different to have a panel of experts on there. But I bring in one expert. And that expert comes in with different ideas that the community has been asking for. Oh, yeah, by the way, there already is a community. I've been doing this since July, I think it was. So we already have several people who are in it and have come to every single event, every single mastermind call, and are really engaged. So there is already a community there. So some of them ask for different things. And I bring in experts from my networking, from all the different keynote communities I'm a part of, the different speaker keynoting communities I'm a part of. Sorry, a little bit off on that one. And so I bring in these experts in and they do different frameworks. So for instance, Angel Mary, who's an expert in the marketing space, came in and did an entire framework on leveling up your marketing. I had my coach, Merritt Minnemeyer, come in and help people with their personal mission statements. I had a friend from the Speaker Lab, another keynoter, which is what I was trying to reference earlier, another keynoter come in and share how to overcome the idea of when we're plateauing, how to go to that next level, how to push past that plateau. And I keep having new experts come in. And so that's our take, that's our take action calls. And then our community are all of these different people who encompass the take action community, which are entrepreneurs, business leaders, executives, coaches, people from different areas and different walks of life that come in and want to learn something and also have something of value to offer others. So the purpose of this is that if you come into this community, you can reach out to anybody in it, and they're going to give you their time of day to help you overcome whatever challenge that you have ahead of you. And the way that we do that is that we have a WhatsApp group. So we use the app WhatsApp, and in the WhatsApp group, it's our support chat. And in there, you can ask different questions. Hey, how do I create a Google ad campaign? And one of our experts, I have a panel of trusted experts in there and advisors, will respond to it, or I'll respond to it, or we'll find someone to help that person with what they're going through, the challenge that they're going through. So if you would like to be a part of our Take Action community, just DM me or just find us on WhatsApp. We're in there, or just DM me and I'll be happy to get you included in it. At this time, it's in the founding stages. And so at this time, I'm actually removing the cost. So if you go to my website, you could look up our Take Action page and there's a cost in there. I'm actually just not even asking anybody to pay. I'm not charging anybody for this community right now. It's a free community right now. To one, I'm trying to just iron out the kinks in it all, so I don't feel right charging you for it. And two, I just want to start building this community to where people are coming in and the right people are coming in. That's really really important to me. So if you want to be a part of the Take Action community, just DM me. The other thing I have going on is my Making Moves with Michael on Mondays. So, Making Moves with Michael on Mondays is all about sharing with you a quick actionable tip, a framework, an idea, something that is either going on in my life or in the life of an entrepreneur that I'm coaching, and bringing it and sharing it with all of you so that you can learn from what they're going through, learn from what I'm going through, and come and I have a solution that I share with you that you can take and use in your day and use and apply in your business. And the idea behind Making Moves with Michael is one, to of course share with all of you, but also to add more value to our Take Action community. So the vision for Making Moves with Michael is that eventually what'll happen is that I'll give like a little quick tip for everybody that's on social media and that's watching, and it's free. And then our Take Action community will get, let's say, the second 30 minutes or 15 minutes as a bonus to them and only them. And that'll only be for the Take Action community because they're a special group and they deserve little special things. So that's my Making Moves with Michael. Really, really cool. And then we have the Shining Light, which is hopefully what you're watching right now. I noticed the numbers. I know what the numbers look like, and at 8 minutes, nobody's watching. So I'm probably just talking to myself right now. And if I'm not talking to myself, go ahead and drop a like in here so that I know that at 8 minutes and 28 seconds, you were still watching me talk to a camera alone in a room by myself with the doors closed, just like a crazy man. But here you are watching this show right now, and it's called The Shining Light. The Shining Light came out of when COVID happened. I was very involved in my chambers and Toastmasters, and I was so involved in the networking scene. I was a chamber board member for the New Paltz Chamber. I was part of the Dutchess Chamber, the Ulster Chamber. I was part of the oh my goodness, the business association out in Gardner Association of Businesses, GAB. I was trying to think of that terminology right there. I was the president of my Toastmasters organization. I was really, really heavily involved in my networking community to the point where I was at a networking event every single night of the week. And so that was my life. And when COVID hit, that ended for me. And just like for all of you, as you're very familiar with, when COVID hit, it was like earth shattering and didn't know what to do with ourselves and how to act and where to be. And, we're stuck in these homes and in these square boxes on Zoom. And it was very challenging for me to transition from seeing people every single day, shaking their hands, connecting them with other people, because that's really what I see myself as a connector when I network, is you do this, she does that. How can I bring you two together? And so it was very challenging for me. And I had this idea. I wanted to have a podcast. I wanted to have something where I would interview people. And that's where the shining light stemmed from. Was I said, well, wait a second. There are businesses that are still thriving and still doing well and doing good for others in their communities. How do I shine a light on that? And that's where the name came from. Was I'm going to reach out to the people in all of my different business associations and business community, and I'm going to shine a light on them and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. The positivity at the time was some of them were making masks, some of them were donating, what was it called, the PCV, all these different type of antibacterials and all these different materials. They were donating that. Everybody was putting in their time and contributing in different ways. And so I wanted to shine a light on that positivity. I wanted to bring positivity to everyone when they were going through this real challenge during COVID. And at the same time, I wanted to highlight these people's businesses and say, hey, they're still open. Buy from them, keep business going, because so many businesses had to shut down and so many people lost their businesses during COVID. And that's where the shining light stemmed from. Then I paused the shining light because I did it for, I want to say 90 days straight, and it was exhausting. I did it just straight through, and it was like I never did it before. And it was just really a crazy challenge for me. And then I launched the Michael Esposito Show. The Michael Esposito Show was my dream. I had wrapped up the shining light, and my friend Lara, who worked at the iHeart media stations, reached out to me and said, hey, Michael, we're looking for local podcasters. Are you interested? I said, absolutely. So she said, great. What's your idea? I said, I don't know, but I'll call you in half an hour. And I called her back. We came up together on working on show ideas and different thoughts. And I reached out to iHeart with her and met the different station organizers and booked the Michael Esposito Show. And at the time, they thought, hey, this is really ambitious of you. You want to have a guest on every week. Really, really ambitious. Why don't you aim for 1 to 2 a month? And I was like, all right, I'll do what you guys tell me, but I feel like I got a lot of energy behind this and I'm going to build this big. And so that was 3 years ago. And today, the Michael Esposito Show has been airing on a weekly basis. So if you want to download your episode, go to the iHeart app, go to iTunes, go to Spotify, and you could download the Michael Esposito Show, where I interview what I say titans of industry, where I interview different CEOs and entrepreneurs and leaders on their backstory, on how do they become who they are, what are they doing today, and how are they changing the world in a positive way. And these shows are sometimes very cathartic. Sometimes you learn so much from it. Sometimes they come with frameworks. Sometimes it's just a really great story that you're listening to and able to, I guess, resonate with you. And so those episodes are airing on a weekly basis. And here's the cool part of what ended up happening is that because I ended up booking so many guests, I have such great partners out there now that are PR agencies that, from the 10X stages to Haley over and her PR agency and all these different PR agencies that started sending me guests, that I have not recorded an episode, I want to say anywhere between 2 or 3 months now, and we're still booked out till January. So that's really, really, really cool. So here's what happened. Because we were booked out so far, I had guests coming on the show and they're going, when's this going to air? And I'm like, oh, it's not going to air for another 2 months. So I revived the shining light. I revived the shining light so that when I book somebody on my podcast, which is probably not going to air for another month or two, they can come on the shining light and promote whatever it is they're doing. Because at the end of the day, I want to help these people get their message out because it's so important to you. You're watching this, you want to learn something, you want to get something out of this. That's why it's so important to get it out to you. So those are all the different things that I have going on. That's simply in the Michael Esposito Inc. world of just, from the Making Moves with Michael and the Shining Light and the Michael Esposito Show podcast, and then all of that coming together, rounding out with my Take Action community. My Take Action community monthly calls are the second Wednesday of every month at 11 a.m. And soon, here's what's to come, everybody, because I can't just stop there. I'm building momentum, I'm building a community, and I got to keep giving you more. I got to give you more value. I got to give you more reasons to be a part of this community. And so, two things that I will plant the seed on that I know I'm going to be doing coming forward or going into January of 2025 are live events. Now, these live events are going to be different. They're not going to be like with panels and all this other stuff. What I'm talking about live events is saying, like, we're going to go rock climbing safely. We're gonna go for a ride, a bike ride. We're gonna go for a run. We're gonna go play basketball. We're gonna go skiing. We're gonna go whitewater rafting. We're going to do some sort of really great, fun activity together. And that's going to be one of our take action events. So we'll have our monthly call, and then we'll have this in-person event where it's going to be just a lot of fun. It's going to be engaging, and it'll be you at all levels. I have a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old daughter, and I want them to be a part of this too. So there's nothing that we're going to do that you wouldn't be able to do yourself. We'll have it at all levels for everybody. And then the other thing, which has always been a part of my business, is fundraising, is making a commitment to a non-for-profit and bringing them into the fold and raising money and awareness for them. And I have a really big special announcement coming in January. I'm going to make this announcement, unveil it to my Take Action community first. So if you want to get like on the inside track on this, join us on January 8th at 11 a.m. So just DM me for the Zoom link. Join us at 11 a.m. on Zoom, and I will unveil this huge fundraising effort and the non-for-profit that we're going to be supporting. I'm going to unveil this huge fundraising effort to all of my Take Action members on the 8th. If you can't make it on the 8th, that's okay. I am going to go live at my Making Moves with Michael on the 13th, on January 13th at 2 p.m. I'm going to Eastern. I'm going to go live, and I will unveil it there. This is going to be a huge one. This is really, really cool, and it's going to take a lot of help. I'm going to need all of your help. I'm going to need all hands on deck, as they say. I'm going to need sponsors. I'm going to need fundraising. I'm going to need shirts. That's a little tip right there. I'm going to need all sorts of people involved in this in order to help me get to my goal and help me do what I'm going to be doing. And I already have a team of organizers behind me, and it's really, really cool to have the support of others as we speak. But that's just planting a seed for you as to what is going on in the Michael world. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you've been watching to this point, I want to thank you for being a great supporter. That's really how I see everybody in my sphere right now, is that everybody that's in my life right now is either a business partner, a contractor, a client, a Take Action member, or whatever they are. I view them all right now as supporters of me, because I'm really in this like foundation stage of growing and really climbing as high as I can go. So I want to thank all of you that are watching right now. Just by watching, just by liking, just by commenting, just by giving me some positive encouragement, you are a supporter of me, and I really, really, really appreciate you. So thanks so much for watching. Now, I didn't forget what's going on right now, and it is the holiday season. And so I want to wish you all a happy holiday. Whatever it is that you celebrate, please enjoy, have fun with your friends, have fun with your family, bring that sense of enjoyment, bring that sense of excitement to everybody you meet, bring some kindness into this world for us, please, please, please. And of course, Happy New Year. And I will see you all very, very soon. This has been The Shining Light, and your guest has been yours truly, Michael Esposito. And so what I do for all of my guests on The Shining Light is I plug everything at the end, and then I wrap it. So here's the plug for everybody. Go to iHeart, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, download yourself an episode of The Michael Esposito Show. Great inspiration there. Check me out on Mondays at 2 p.m. live Eastern Standard Time for Making Moves with Michael. DM me for my Zoom link to our Take Action community call, which is the every second Wednesday of the month at 11 a.m. Eastern. And of course, show me some love and like this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay happy and stay healthy. And of course, happy holidays. Bye, everyone.